Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Radium and today I have another episode of a brand new Terraria series where I'm going to be playing a mod I've never played before. It is called the Spirit mod and I'm very excited to get into it. So, as far as I understand, this is going to be another one of our characters for the 7 laws, I guess you could call it. And this one is going to be, well, I haven't actually decided in truth, but I'm going to be playing through the Spirit mod as a ranger, which is a really fun way of playing, I think. So obviously we've got our character, Salient, and I mean, there's nothing really to talk about, so let's just get straight into it. After the last series that was really difficult, I've decided I kind of wanted a break series. Not that this is going to be easy, but this is significantly easier than doing a true melee death mode playthrough. Which I think is fair enough, because that was nightmarish to do. Really good fun, however, so, you know, it's all good. Swings and roundabouts, I guess. But I mean, now I might as well just do the regular tasks of crafting a wooden bow, some arrows, and trying to take out some enemies. Right, now that we have the ability to make some torches, let's just go spelunking straight out of the bat. I feel like that's absolutely fine in terms of doing, and I'm not really nervous about doing so. So let's just plunder right in and start looking for some life crystals and chests. It's been a while since I've properly played Terraria, by the way, so I'm sorry if I'm not as good as I remember. Alright, yeah, the wooden bow shouldn't make this an issue to deal with, luckily. It's not exactly a good weapon, you guys all know that, but it's perfectly viable in this case. Alright, and here we go, the enemy is almost dead, so let's just click a couple more times and boom. They drop glowing mushrooms, which is pretty cool. There's nothing really else in this biome, unfortunately. But that's alright, we can just zoom on past, and I think there may be some uses for this biome later on. Okay, there's also a stone armor I can make, I've just realised. That honestly does not look too bad, because all it does is reduce your movement speed by 5%. Which is a tiny amount, that's insane. Alright, now it's time to make the upgrade, so let's see. Boom, furnace. Boom. Let's craft ourselves up all the bars, which is not too many yet, but more than enough for the tungsten bow. All the iron, and yeah, we'll get to make an anvil and then the weapon. I really do think this thing is going to be more than enough for a while. Especially, yes, we got a good reforge as well, so honestly, we are in a very good spot very early on, which is nice for once. Normally it takes me a long while to get into the groove of Ranger, but apparently that's not the case this time around. Okay, that was not as successful as I thought, because there doesn't seem to be an ice cavern on the overworld. So I'm gonna have to go digging at some point, but I mean, there might be a pyramid if we're lucky, and that would be something to say the least. As well as that, we might as well unmask our dungeon, and what the hell is this? Whoa, I've never seen this before, but this looks awesome. Okay, this area even has its own unique music, which is awesome. I'm gonna head down here and see if there's anything, like, you can do, I guess. But it kind of looks a bit empty, which is fine, you know, I'll take it. And I'll take the throne as well. But, yeah, there's not much to this place, but it's cool to see some additions already. Well, I just realised we've got a quest item, and I have no idea what it means. But, that's kind of cool, I guess. I'm assuming we can get something from that, which would be really nice, but I'm just going to hold on to it for the time being. Losing these items would probably be very dumb. I just killed a diseased bat and it gave me bismite crystals, which is used for a decently weak armor, but it is an armor set I could get. I'd give some pretty good bonuses, as well as an accessory and some tools. There are these weird spirit enemies appearing everywhere, which is kind of nice. I don't know what any of them do, but I'm going to make an effort to kill them, and from that one, it doesn't look like we got anything, but that's alright. I'm killing them all for now, but if I have to, like, catch them with a bug net or something, then I'll figure that out soon enough. Okay, if I don't die, then I'm very happy because we found our first chest. There's also a bunch of tungsten there, but all we really want is mobility items. So I guess we have to pray for that. There's the chest and, oh, shoot spikes. I'll take it, I guess. It is an item. Okay, here we are. We're entering this mysterious biome, and there's a chest inside with... Oh, it's a mage weapon. God damn it. Well, let's see what it does. This is a pretty cool stuff. I don't know its utilities, but, you know, that's very, very cool. So, we also got iron skin potions and some copper bars. I'm gonna take them just for the sake of picking up the chest. as I'd rather not waste materials and chests for later on. And what was that? Okay, whilst I'm here, I'm going to be upgrading my tools a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing is making a gold pickaxe and then making a tungsten axe. This will just increase like my harvesting speed, I guess, which is definitely an important part of the game. And there we go. Now we're just much more efficient and we can get rid of this crappy sluggish pickaxe. I'm also going to quickly cut myself the stone greaves just because they don't give any negative defects. And what they do is they reduce all damage taken by 3%, which is, you know, going to be helpful when all the enemies hit, like, absolute trucks. Okay, this weird captive mask thing spawned. It's kind of scary. But it looks like it behaves like a cursed skull, so we should be able to take it out as long as, you know, we take it out now, and boom, we're done. It dropped a mime mask, which gives 3 defense. And, whoa, that's really good, actually. That is very sick to get, even though it's a summoner item. Which is, again, annoying. We keep getting things for other classes. It does give 3 defense, so I'll take that for the time being. Okay, I'm going to quickly grab the chest, but I've blocked this off, so no antlion should be able to spawn. And we get a band of regeneration, which is pretty good. That's much better than the shoe spikes we received before, so I'll take that one. Ooh, good news. I think we have enough sapphire to make a sapphire hook now. And yes, we do. That's amazing. Because the sapphire hook is pretty damn good, so, you know. We're making upgrades slowly but surely, even though it is definitely taking a while. Okay, here we are with another chest. It's just the Staff of the Dark Magnet. No. Staff of the Dark Magus, or however you pronounce that. And I've done it again, for God's sake. Oh god, there's a new slime. Diseased slime. Okay. Let's see what this boy drops. It's probably more of those weird fragment things. I forgot what they're called already, but we don't talk about it. And, well, yeah, let's just have a look. Yeah, boom. Bismite crystals. Okay, chest time again, and more shoe spikes. They're lucky this time, but it doesn't feel so fortunate. Alright, here we go, chest, and boom! Finally something I can enjoy, Hermes boots. That is very, very good. Now, all we need is a jump whistle, and we've completed our mobility. Or completed our mobility, I should say. This is probably not going to end well for me, if I'm being honest, but I'm quickly dipping into the underground desert, just to see what's hanging about, and, you know, that's not terrible in terms of quick items to grab. I'll take both of these and then just be on my way most likely. Or, you know what, I might as well try and gather some crimson whilst I'm here. Oh, I found something really cool. There's a fishing spot down here. And there's 3 wooden crates, which gives me a chance for a tsunami in a bottle. And if we can get one of those, that would be very, very nice indeed. Honestly though, any materials, any potions, anything would be good. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And boom, we're done. Alright, we'll just open it up instead of these. And we didn't get it, but we got a bunch of baits, which will come in handy later on if I decide to do fishing. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, there's something very weird going on down here I'll try and do, but I'm very confused right now. This guy's a glowing thing above his head, so hopefully that doesn't mean he's special. And hopefully we should just be able to kill him without too much consequence. Although, not much reward either, apparently, because there's nothing here. Oh my god, we got our first life crystal, and it was right here, but still. That's the first one in literally about 40 minutes of playing, which is very, very annoying. Hey, we got another life crystal after a long, long time. And, oh god, I'm running out of inventory space at this point. However, I don't think I really need a flare gun, so we can just drop that. Right, let's go! New chest! We got a blizzard, yes! The reason I'm using the ice blade, by the way, is just to help me illuminate things. Because it's sometimes better than torches, but we've got the jump bottle. Now we are absolutely set. And all we need is more health. Additionally, there are some more of those craters down there, so if we can get the tsunami, that would be very, very nice. Alright, here we are. Alright, it's time for the next big 3. I'm just going to chuck the apprentice baits at this point, because I don't really care. Come on, did we get it? We got sailfish and, oh my god, we got the tsunami and the sailfish boots. That's amazing. Oh, this really has turned around in all honesty. Like, this was already going alright, but now we're getting a bunch of really cool new items. And overall progress is just going to drastically speed up soon enough. You know, as a plus, there are 2 life crystals here, so I'll definitely be taking that happily. And that bumps us up to a whopping 180 hit points, so I'm glad to say they're finally coming in. Another thing I can really say I like about the Spirit mod is the brand new themes that come from it. All of the biomes have these really cool new themes, like as far as I can tell, at least in certain areas. And all of them have been amazing so far, from regular caverns to ice to even the overworld desert. Which provides a nice variety, honestly. Hey, another life crystal, now we're at 200 life. So the goblins can appear, which is bad for some players, but I honestly really want them to show up early. And from our first chest in the jungle, Extractinator. It's not terrible, nor good. As you guys can most likely guess, the only motive for being down here is attempting to find myself a boomstick, which is a really good ranged weapon for early on. But, like, an Anklet of the Wind would definitely be welcomed, as well as just anything else that wants to pop up for gold. Okay, we've got an Anklet of the Wind and 2 Gravitation Potions, which I'm very, very happy about. It means we'll be able to explore Sky Islands after this trip, and obviously the extra mobility will always be appreciated. Okay, somehow in a matter of minutes, the jungle has already yielded me like 4 life crystals. So now we're up to 240 HP, including the ones in my bag that I haven't used yet. Because it's just easier to have a spare slot open, considering I can survive on 220 HP down here. Hey, we got the boomstick. Okay, now we are winning. We are genuinely winning Terraria. That's not even possible yet, but I mean, we're doing it. We can take all of these items, trash them, take the chest, and now once we get hold of some bullets, we are literally in one of the best places possible for this game. Okay, the next goal is to get some NPCs, and I just want to say that I'm going to have a base for this series, but it's not going to be, like, yet, I guess. This episode was kind of recorded because I have nothing to record today, and I want to get a video out. So, stuff will be coming soon enough, I just need to stick with this for now. And that means we will be resorting to the beautiful prison builder, so the builds are going to look absolutely immaculate this episode. Alright, here we go, boys. The infinite building of the prisons has begun. And, you know, it's absolutely fine. I promise we will not be doing this as the main base. These will all be removed when the main building has, like, been featured, I guess. And I'm excited to do that. Okay, the arena is not exactly ideal, but the buffs are more than ideal for this battle. So I'm just going to pop all the buffs, and then we can get into this. So, obviously the boomstick is going to be our main source of DPS. It's an amazing weapon. And the regeneration potion and the campfire will help me replenish any significant damage done. As well as that, if the NPCs want to help out, that's very nice. But it doesn't really make too much of a difference in the long run yet. Okay, this fight seems as boring as usual so far, but that's okay. Something hit me with an arrow, apparently, so it's not an NPC firing, it's an enemy. But, you know, it shouldn't cause too much of an issue, and he's dashing already, which is actually a worry. But, you know, we're doing good damage, so there's not too much to be scared about yet, I don't think. And, yeah, every single burst is doing, like, an immense amount of damage. It's kind of incomprehensible, so this series is going to be a lot more relaxed than the others. Just because, like, the class of Ranger is so good throughout the game. Like, the boomstick is such a strong weapon. And, honestly, I could probably get away with using this for the rest of Re-Hard mode if I really wanted. But I might as well just grab any upgrades available. And, you know, oh god, the fight's pretty much come to an end already. That's crazy. And one more burst and then he should die. If I can hit said burst. But we can just switch to that. And there we go. Shield of Cthulhu, boom. We can get ourselves a tendon bow. But I don't even think I'm going to do that because the boomstick is just so much better than everything else. And for now I'll be replacing my Anklets of the Wind just because it's not as good. And now the second fight is coming to a close, which is again really neat. 160 health to its name. And the boss is dead. But thanks to the Shield of Cthulhu, we now have the fight is even easier. We have a better one on, but it doesn't really matter too much, as the dash is the only real motive for getting it in the first place. And with that done, I guess I should go to the Sky Island quickly. Just see what we can do there. Okay, we got our first Sky Island. Let's see what it has to yield. And a shiny red balloon. I couldn't really ask for much more. But what the hell is that? Valkyrie and... well, these enemies are really fair, apparently, because I can't do anything against them. Let's just run. Okay, I found this weird Sky Island, which isn't quite a Sky Island, but it has some weird properties. And there's this thing and I summoned a boss. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I summoned a boss. I summoned a boss. How did I manage that? Oh Jesus. I have no arena and there's a boss. Oh dear God. Okay, well that was something to say the least. I had no idea that was a boss battle, but I just kind of despawned it. Because there was no arena and there was no way I was going to fight it like that. So, I mean, that's something to say the least, but not exactly something fun or enjoyable. So, I guess let's just continue with our Sky Island hunting for a bit more. And we got Skylaked, fun times. But at least we have another potion. We have another 2 potions, in fact. Which should be enough to yield me something interesting. As long as RNG plays into my favour the tiniest bit. Okay, luckily there's literally already been another Sky Island, and Lucky Horseshoe was a godsend. Looks like we're going to be getting ourselves a blizzard and a balloon combined with those 2 items. And we're going to have an infinitely good jump bottle. Alright, I've decided I want a rematch with this avian boss, and since there's another spawner over here, I'm gonna give it another go now. I've got a slight arena, but these bloody harpies just won't stop spawning, so it's really difficult to get into this battle. Okay guys, I found something pretty interesting. I don't know its value yet, but we're going to determine that together. It is the gambling NPC. This is most likely a bad idea, but I just want to see how this goes and like what it does. Really just out of curiosity, honestly, so far, but I mean, it'll be interesting regardless. Let's just sell that and buy a couple of silver lockboxes, and let's see what to expect from them. So you get like various amounts of money. We've already made our money back on this one, luckily, but it just seems like a way of farming out cash, which would be really nice if that's the case. But anyways, back onto the original idea. I'm going to be fighting the Ancient Avian again, but this time I'm going to be fighting it in my regular arena, and we're just going to see how it goes and try not to die of full damage, which is something I did in the process of recording. And there we have it, boys. We've done it. I don't know whether this is going to give us anything cool. We didn't get anything good this time, but it seems to give you some really cool items. So, like, this is cool. This is like a swarm staff, which I don't understand, but that looks very good, actually. And I guess I should just do the fight a couple more times to see what we get from the treasure bags. Alright, treasure bag number 2, and we get a melee weapon, and oh my god, this thing is awesome. We also got a Postal's Garb, which is amazing. 5 defense, range damage increased by 7%. And although I'm not going to put it on yet, once I am able to combine some of my accessories, this is definitely going on. Oh, never mind, it's an armor piece, I'm done, so it's already going on anyways, because, you know, big improvements there. And it might honestly be worth getting the entire set, because I've already got the head. So this is a much better set overall, I think, than gold, even though gold is still pretty good. But we shall see. Okay, I've just realised a really cool feature of this grappling hook. When you grapple, it gives you featherfall. So it allows you to get really far really quickly. And that's honestly going to be a really good grappling hook for maybe Skeletron, as it completely, like, nullifies any issues I have with the boss, basically. And that's really nice. Ooh, we got the weapon. We got a murderous soaring scapula. This is a ranged weapon, and it's probably going to be an upgrade for the tungsten bow. And, you know, it seems pretty good. I don't exactly know its properties, but it's got a bad range, I'll say that much, so not much of a ranger weapon so far. But on that note, I feel like that's a very good place to leave this first episode off. Just because we've achieved a good amount, and overall, I need to write a lore, which is also going to take a lot of time, so thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy them, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will see all of you in the next one. Peace out, guys.